afternoon, everybody. I hope you're all excited for the webinar today. We've got some fantastic prizes on offer, but also some fantastic presentations as well. You've got to be in it. You'll need to know this for the prizes later on. On your chat options, right at the very bottom, you've got the options for all panelists. You need to change the drop down to all panelists and attendees. In order to win the prize, you need to be the first person that's written to everybody so that everybody can see it. So if you just change it now, so that when you're writing to us, we're writing to everybody, then that's great. I think everybody is coming on now. Hi, Helen, congratulations on your prize from yesterday or Tuesday. Hi, everybody. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to thank you all for coming on, and I'm going to introduce our panelists today. So first of all, top left-hand corner, we've got Sandra. Sandra is actually live from the Dominican Republic, and Sandra's the lady that's giving away 4 nights all-inclusive at the Emotions Hotel. So you all need to be very, very nice and smile sweetly at her. Underneath, we've got Arlene. Arlene is from the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort, and she's live in Grenada. Give us a wave, Arlene.
We're going to do what you recommended in the...
Perfect. And then a face that I'm sure you're all familiar with, we've got Kerry. We'll say she's live in St. Lucia. So Kerry is representing the Rendezvous today. Yeah, we'll just pretend that the kitchen behind it is the Rendezvous.
I'm definitely not in West Sussex. I'm 100% in the Caribbean.
Excellent. Okay, so to start with, today we've got Kerry who's going to kick us off and tell us all about the Rendezvous. So Kerry, over to you.
Hi there, everybody. I know a lot of you have probably seen a lot of me in recent weeks, so you know, thank you for your attention. So yeah, with lots of different hats on. So today is about Rendezvous. So those of you that were on a couple of weeks ago when we did Body Holiday, this is the sister hotel. So this is Rendezvous. It's a boutique resort exclusively for couples on the island of St. Lucia. So again, I said some of you will be sick of seeing me by now, but these are my contact details. So I work for Clear Marketing, who represent a number of resorts in the Caribbean, with Rendezvous being one. So I can be contacted on these details here. I always like to start my presentations with talking about the protocols for St. Lucia, so how you can arrive on the island, what to expect at this time, and then go on to talk about the resort. So at the moment, so we're now in September, currently we have 2 flights a week on British Airways. We have a Tuesday and a Saturday from London Gatwick. However, that is going back up to daily as of the 12th of October. So at the moment, there haven't been any changes. So it looks like we're going daily again from the 12th of October, which is brilliant. So you fly from Gatwick. One of the great things about St. Lucia is they already have their, the protocols are very clear and concise. You do have to travel with a negative PCR test. So that's either one of the private COVID tests or the NHS one is sufficient as well. And you have to have that at least 7 days prior to travel. Now, if you are having the NHS test, you do have to take a copy of the email which shows your appointment time, because that shows your appointment time and name, because you receive your results via text and the text just gives you a result. So you do have to travel with both of those. I mean, ideally you should have the test as close to travel as possible. However, St. Lucia do allow it to 7 days before travel. So when you arrive in St. Lucia, you know, it is very much like what you've expected here in the UK at the moment. Masks are common in public or busy places, and they are adhering to physical, or as we know it, social distancing, but it's actually 3 foot as opposed to the 6 foot that we're used to here. Now, I'm not going to go through every single protocol of the resort. These can be found on the hotel website, but here's just a couple of snippets of the important things that you need to know. Your guests will undertake a daily temperature check. There is a bit of misunderstanding perhaps on the word quarantine when it comes to St. Lucia, because on the website it does state that you have to quarantine in your hotel. Now, and it also says for 14 days, but that's not strictly true. If you're staying on a 7-night holiday, then that's fine. The 7 nights is valid, and you quarantine within your hotel. But it doesn't mean that you have to stay exactly there. You can only leave the resort if you're on a pre-booked excursion, which has been organised through the hotel. So at the moment, you can't go out and book your own car hire, go out to bars and restaurants on the island. You are based within the resort, but you can now do excursions that are organised through the hotel, as well as water sports as well. The rooms are going to be fully sanitised. There will be hand wash and sanitizer stations, but the important thing is that all of the usual activities will be on offer. So you'll still get to do your exercise classes. You can still use the spa therapist will be wearing a mask, the guests don't need to. But as I said, these details can be found on the hotel website. So now we know that you can get to St. Lucia, you know what the protocols are. Let's, pick the hotel. And I would really recommend Rendezvous. As I said, it's a boutique hotel exclusively for couples. So we're over 18s only. Same-sex couples are welcome as well. Now, what we call ourselves the holiday of stolen time, and what stolen time is really about is about switching off. We all work long hours, or we're distracted when we're at home. We sit with our other half, but then we look at the television, or we play Candy Crush on our phone, or scroll through Instagram. And the idea is that when you come to Rendezvous, you actually switch off from that. Put your phone in the safe. There's no TVs in the room. Really come here, have a wonderful holiday, but just focus on each other for a time. Now, obviously there are other couples resorts around the Caribbean who I won't name, you'll know who I mean, but really there is room for both of us because we appeal to different guests. Rendezvous is British owned. We're owned by the British Barnard family, and we really cater to the British market. It's low key when it comes to the romance. You're not going to get big West End shows here. You're not going to get 10 different restaurants and steakhouses and things like that. As I said, it's much more of a boutique feel here. We just focus on really good food and drink, on socialising, but really just spending time together. So we're fortunate enough to be located on a 2-mile stretch of beach. So we're really lucky there. It's a beautiful stretch of beach. And as I said, you really come here really just to switch off, spend time together. But without it being too heavy on the romance. Whilst we are a couples resort, we do focus on being social as well. So you won't just find tables for 2 guests. Many of our guests will meet friends while they're here, so we can have tables set up of 4 or 6 or 8 guests. It's really very social resort. We are all inclusive. We have a number of fantastic restaurants. We do have 3, one of which is this one, the Trysting Place, which is our fine dining restaurant. And actually my favourite area of the resort is the champagne bar. So before dinner each night, so we have bubbly hour at 6 p.m. every night. So you can go to the piano bar, there'll be a pianist playing the music, and they'll deliver glasses of premium branded champagne and sparkling wine, and it's as much as you can drink by the glass each evening, which is lovely. Now, we do have a beautiful spa here, so the spa in the water garden, which either has individual or couple treatment rooms. Unlike Body Holiday, your treatments are not included here, but they're very reasonably priced, and we always have a deal on as well. Now, again, another area that I love about the resort is we have this lazy river, which is kind of way, and it's hidden behind all the shrubbery that you can see here. So in the middle of the resort, you've got this private garden. You kind of climb through the shrubs, and we have these beautiful double sun lounges. That said, you don't have to sit with your other half. I certainly didn't when I was on my honeymoon here with my husband. We did have our own sun lounges, but what's great here is we have a water waiter service, so you can relax by here. Every half an hour the waiter will arrive and top up your drink, whether you ask them to or not. They're very hospitable. So yeah, that's again one of my favourite areas. We have got a swim up pool bar, and as you can see, this is our main pool, and it's right in front of the beach as well. Now, in terms of the rooms, we are boutique. We only have 100 rooms, and we only have a handful of room categories as well. But what I really like about Rendezvous is that each of the room categories are distinctly different, so you can select the right category for the right guest. Now, our couples range from couples in their 20s who are perhaps celebrating their honeymoon, or you might have couples that are in their 30s, 40s. We have a lot of teachers who come and stay with us because, you know, they're with kids all year and they want to escape the children on their holidays. So we also have couples that are, you know, right through to their 70s as well. So it really appeals to couples of all ages, and we do have a room that's suitable for everyone. And now I'm not going to go through all of the room types. I do only have 10 minutes, but I always recommend this room type. It's only actually the second category up. This is our veranda suite. Our garden view is the lead-in room, but for such a small supplement, you can upgrade to one of these, which I personally love. You've got that big king-size bed. Also, as you can see on the image here, that nice deep veranda as well. So I always recommend those. And we have a small number of beachfront cottages which are located right on the beach. So if you have guests who say they want an ocean view or they want to be on the beach, you really cannot get closer than these. And those sun lounges that you can see on the beach there, they're reserved for the guests of that particular cottage. So they're really, really lovely. We also have lots to do. So there's just a list of available activities that we have. So we have motorised and non-motorised water sports. Now, if you utilise the full all-inclusive at Rendezvous, it is very good value for money, because not only is it all-inclusive of all of your meals, premium branded drinks, as I mentioned, the champagne, but also motorised water sports, which normally you would pay a supplement for. Also, diving is included. So if you are a certified diver, you can go out 6 days a week, and that is complimentary. If you're not certified, we can actually teach you. So at Rendezvous, you can learn to dive. You will receive our certification. So it's not full PADI, but then on that 6th day, we will take you out for you to go and dive, which is brilliant. If you do want to do PADI, then we can organise that. There is a supplement for that. As you can see, there's loads going on here. Or of course nothing at all. Now of course we do weddings, given that we are a couples hotel. You just book 7 nights in any room type and the wedding is free. Now the wedding here really includes everything that you would need, and the only thing to bear in mind is there is a tax which is chargeable in St. Lucia. Aside from that, the free wedding really includes everything. That said, we do have a premium collection of weddings as well, called our Ever After collection. So if you have got guests who, you know, want a really bespoke package, and they can mix and match items from each Ever After collection, or they can select a collection, and they really can have a wonderful wedding. And you know, weddings in St. Lucia are they are recognised in the UK as well. So thank you very much for your attention. That's really just a quick snapshot of Rendezvous, and hope to see some of your guests in St. Lucia soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kerry. That was fantastic. I love the little double sunbeds in the little, was it the pool area? Yeah,
it's kind of like the lazy river, really. Yeah.
Oh, amazing to be there right now. Hey, no, that was amazing. Thank you. And it's great to hear that we're back onto the daily flights that are going to be coming back up in October as well. So thank you very much for that one. Sandra, I don't know if we've lost her. She was here a moment ago. Yeah, I think we've lost Sandra. Okay, that's, no, yeah, she's gone. Aline, do you want to go next while Sandra's getting herself set back up? I know she was having a few problems with the internet anyway. So Aline, everybody, is from the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort. So she's going to do the presentation for you. And also, Aline is one of the prize givers. So she's got the £50 on offer. So you need to listen carefully to the presentation that she's given you. Okay, Aline, over to you.
Sure. Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Arlene. I am the sales manager. Are you hearing me?
We can hear you.
Oh, great. Okay. I'm the sales manager with the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort. I trust that most, if not all of you, are very familiar with the resort facilities. So I will just go straight into what's new and reopening preparations and procedures. The Radisson Grenada Beach Resort has signed an agreement with Radisson Hotel Group November of 2019 to further upgrade this resort the Q4 of 2021 to a Radisson Blue hotel. This means for us moving from an upper scale 4-star to an upper upscale 5-star to create a more meaningful and memorable experience in a stylish environment. Work is in progress towards same, and so far we have already replaced all our televisions in our room with 54-inch flat screen televisions. All mattresses has already been changed, and currently 85% of our air conditioned units have already been changed, and work is in progress towards the completion. Expansion and remodeling of our main restaurant has also completed, and our 2 outdoor car parks has also been expanded. Ceiling fans is also a new feature which has been installed in all of our bedrooms and suites. The entire room redecoration is next and soon to be commenced. Loyalty program, we have had, in the past, Club Carlson, which is now renamed Radisson Rewards. And it continues to benefit our guests on eligible stays and food and beverage purchases. Travel agents booking directly through the GDS or the Radisson Grenada website, and meeting and event planners all benefit from this loyalty program. For the travel agent, the program is called Look to Book, and it's a very simple program to enroll. But first, you must be a member of a recognized and approved travel association, such as ARC, IATA, TIDS, CLIA, or TRUE. With this program, you as a travel agent, once book a guest through the GDS or the website, will get 10 points for every US dollar that the guest is paid on the room rate once it's an eligible booking. However, that points will be sent to your registration number within 15 days of the guest's departure from the hotel. Radisson Grenada Beach Resort is now offering for the rest of 2020 to all travel agents that are enrolled in the program and that use the program to make bookings directly with the hotel, triple points. Also, there is a new promotion for travel agents where you will get 20% commission once the guests have been booked for the stay. The booking dates is the 15th of September to the 15th of December 2020, and the stay dates must also be the same, the 15th of September to the 15th of December 2020. But these bookings must be on our bar rate through the website or through the GDS. So you get 20% commission. And as I said, the booking dates is the 15th of September to the 15th of December, which is same as the stay dates. Radisson Grenada Beach Resort has a total of 10 meeting rooms, plus 2 wedding venue, the wedding gazebo, and also the wedding pavilion. So in total, we have a total of 14,021 square foot of meeting room space. For meeting planners, a 15% commission is also payable from June of 2020 to the 31st of March of 2021, once the event is being booked within that period. However, we are also offering a 7.5% fast pay commission upfront once the contract has been signed. But the contract signing has to be done through one of our partners, and our global partners are Helms Briscoe, Conference Direct, Experident, Global Synergies, and Prestige Global Meeting Sources. There is no attrition fee, and there is also no cancellation fee. There is also matching rewards points on the third-party planner, which you can be our travel agent and also the client. So you get another matching points on that booking. COVID-19 has a lot of new procedures implemented. And we have to, because we would like to make the environment safer for our guests and our team member. Just to run through a few of those, all employees are to be trained on a comprehensive hygiene and prevention procedure on all new protocols. We have been certified by the local health authority through the tourism board. And through the Radisson program, we have a 20-step safety protocol, 10-step meeting and event protocol. We had a whole reopening checklist, and our chemical company named Diversity has customized a training for us at the Radisson. Just to again go through a few of the things that we do at the hotel currently. It's a very long list, but I'll just brief you on a few. Increased cleaning, sanitizing stations throughout the hotel, meeting room, public areas, restaurant, front desk, lobby. On entry, we have temperature check, temperature logs. Everyone must wear their masks, employees, visitors, staff, guests. Once you go in and out, you have to again do your temperature check. In the room, we are not going to use the room the second day. So if the room is occupied and check out today, we would not assign it for an arrival today, because we do have room stock of 229, so we can do that rotation of the room being occupied. Things like the television remotes are all placed in sealed plastic. We encourage express checkout and also express check-in, and we try to encourage a cash-free environment. On the back of the room doors, we have a door hanger, which will also display the disinfecting procedures to our guests while in room. And sanitizers, travel size, is now a compulsory amenity in our guest room. So the resort is open. We have not been closed, and we also have been certified by Radisson. There's a company called SGS, which is a international recognized certification company. So we had to go through a whole lot of training and protocol with them by Radisson to also be certified. So we have double certification on the Grenada health safety side and also on the Radisson side. So I would like to tell everyone, continue to stay safe. Together we work to rebuilding our industry. It's not an easy thing, but I think it's going to be rebuilt. We are strong people, and we are, or should I say, patient. And our guests, of course, they can see that we are all putting things in place to make them safe and also the environment safe and on their return. Currently, we are located, as I said, as I already said before, on Grenada Beach, which is approximately 7 minutes from the international airport. No flights from the UK is direct to Grenada currently, but in October, the Virgin and the British Airways will resume their flights direct to Grenada. We are not yet sure what the schedule will be like, but we know definitely that the flights would be resuming back to Grenada. So I wish to thank you all for your attention, and any questions, please, you can revert back to me at the Radisson. Okay, thank you.
Brilliant. Aline, sorry, I was just trying to get your attention earlier. Could you just play the slideshow just so we can see the rest of the images of the hotel? Because at the moment we're stuck on the first page.
Yep. So let me just recap what's on the first page. That's our restaurant. One of the poolside restaurants. As you can see, there is lovely Grenada Beach right there in the backdrop with the white sand. That's the other one is the inside restaurant, which is our trade winds, which we do mainly breakfast and dinner. We do have a pool table, so the guests can also play pool during the stay. On site, we have a tennis court, our gym, and also a dive shop, which is PADI certified. The hotel guests get the use of the snorkel equipment at the dive shop, 1 hour per guest, 1 hour per room per day at complimentary, no extra charges. And here we have some snapshot of the in-room. We do have walk-in showers, but we still maintain the rooms with the bathtub for senior persons and also persons with small kids that it might be more convenient for. Most of the rooms has 2 beds or 1 king-size bed. So if we have a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 children, we'll recommend one with the 2 beds so that they can share. They don't need to share 2 rooms. It's big enough, it's comfortable enough. Or if it's a couple, we can always assign them a 1 king-size bed. The hotel has 2 swimming pools. This one in the middle is our Oasis, which is the swim-up bar pool. It's 300 feet long, connected by 2 bridges, and we also have 2 man-made waterfall in the Oasis swimming pool. Then we have the Sunset, which is to the far right, your far right, my far left. It's the square pool, and as you can see right here, this is a lovely picture of the Grenada beach with the pure white sand and the Caribbean Sea. Our event space, these are some shots of our event space and wedding setup and event setup. As I said earlier, we have 10 meeting rooms, 14,021 square footage of meeting room space. We are on the main road to St. George's, so the local buses are readily available, or if you want the comfort of being in a taxi, that's readily available. We have a taxi stand on property where we always have readily taxis available to and from. Around the hotel, it's very built up. You have restaurants, supermarket, pharmacies, banks, all in 2 minutes, 3 minutes walking distance. So we basically is in the core of Grandans, which is now a really developed part of the island, southern, western side of the island. Yep. So
Brilliant. Thank you very much
for your time and attention. Yep.
Thanks a lot, Eileen. That was brilliant. Just to clarify as well, the hotel is located on one of the, I think it is the best beach on the island. It is absolutely stunning. So yeah, it's a great option there. Eileen, as well, just as a recap, with regards to the booking direct, us agents in the UK are not able to do that. We have to book through a tour operator. So we would book through the private travel company, If Only, you know, Kuoni, those types of companies. We're unable to book direct due to the atoll and active protection. So, so yeah, I just wanted to let you know of that. But thank you, great presentation. When do you reopen?
We are open currently. It's just that we don't have any international flights. So we have mostly the local market and a few regional, because we have Inter-Caribbean Airlines that comes daily from Barbados, St. Lucia. So we hope that our friend in St. Lucia can send some bookings over to us. And that's what we are just doing at the moment, and still in the local food and beverage, basically. So we anxiously awaiting the resumption of Virgin Holidays and British Airways. Yes.
Brilliant. And then what we're going to do with your £50 prize is you're going to ask a question just towards the end of the webinar. And people, so you need to think of a question that you've covered today. And yeah, somebody will win your £50. So thank you for that presentation. It was great. Sandra, you are back. Sorry, we moved quickly on because I could see you lost your internet connection. So if I can introduce Sandra, everybody, and Sandra's the lady that's got the 4 nights all-inclusive trip to give away. So you need to listen very carefully to her presentation. Sandra, over to you.
Thank you. So hi, my name is Sandra Becerra, and I work for the Hodelpa Hotels in the Dominican Republic. I'm gonna show you a little video to start, and then I'll get into a few slides to give you more information. So let's see this video. So now I'm just going to put the presentation. Here we go, and I'll put it in presentation mode. Okay, so as you just saw a video of one of our hotels in Puerto Plata. We are Hodelpa. We are a Dominican company that started in 1990, and we are the hotel with the largest presence in the country. We have 9 hotels countrywide. If you can see here, this is the map of the Dominican Republic, and we have hotels in the North Coast and in the South. Today, I'm going to talk to you mostly about our beach resorts, which are called, it's our brands, Emotions by Hodelpa. We have one in Puerto Plata, which is in the north of the island here, and one in Juan Dolio, which is in the south of the island, near Santo Domingo, near Punta Cana. We have airports. We have an airport in Puerto Plata. We have one in Santiago that's about an hour from Puerto Plata, so people can travel to either Santiago or Puerto Plata International. And to go to Juan Dolio, people can travel to Santo Domingo or Punta Cana. They're about 1 hour from Punta Cana, 20 minutes from Santo Domingo. Now, of course, in times of COVID, we have a full set of protocols. I invite you to go on hodelpa.com and you can find the full list. We have more than 200 protocols. So our employees and our guests are all safe during their stays with us. We already have very high standards in terms of hygiene, sanitation, disinfection. We added on top to be like super, to be like perfect for our guests. When we talk about measures, it goes from people arriving to the hotel, having their luggage disinfected, to all the way going into the room. At the restaurants, no more menus, everything is digital. So people can look at the menus on the phones. If they don't have a phone, we'll have a digital screen. So lots of changes for their well-being. In here, you can see a few pictures, but I think the video is really what talks most about our hotels. Both properties, they're the one in Puerto Plata is directly on the beach called Playa Dorada, and in Juan Dolio, we're directly on the beach at Juan Dolio, white sand, beautiful blue ocean. In Puerto Plata, we have about 450 rooms, and in Juan Dolio, 490 rooms. And what makes us special in the Dominican Republic, we are the only hotels in both locations that has swim out rooms. So you can get a room with your own private pool. And we also have what we call the Family Deluxe, which is a room for 5 people. So if you have a family, parents, 3 kids, well, you have the special rooms for the 5 people. And the bathrooms are what are special in those rooms because they're big open spaces. So there could be 2 kids brushing their teeth, the mom in the bathroom, the dad in the shower, and no fights to use the bathroom. So we have the deluxe families for the families. And now also something else that we have in both hotels, we have, it's for family hotels, but we have sections for adults only. So in the sections for adults only, it's a more private, I would say, space within the resorts. They have the pool, jacuzzis, bar. Adults only get also in the room service 24 hours. More little perks, like the towels in the room. They don't need to go and change the towels and use towel. So a little bit more private and more exclusive for adults, and the rest of the resort, it's for the family. And all adults also have on the beach a section reserved for them. So both hotels are fairly new. The one in Puerto Plata, we opened about 2 years ago, and in Juan Dolio about 4 years ago. Very modern, very sleek. We have a lot of good comments, and a few weeks ago, we got from TripAdvisor, we got the Traveler's Choice Award in the category Best of the Best, and we were classified among the 10 top best resorts in the world. And that goes for 5 of our 9 hotels, so we're very proud of that. And like really nice. And if you look at the reviews on TripAdvisor for both hotels, we're either on 1st or 2nd place in our respective towns. Now, something else we have at Hodelpa, we have a department, which I'm in charge of this department. This department is 100% dedicated to travel agents. So we have programs for you and we have services. We have a team of concierge that speaks, I have people from around the world. We can serve in 5 languages. And what we do in this department is like, anytime you have a request and you send us, a booking, and you send us that information, we take care of all the special requests for your guests. Plus, we give them a very nice welcome letter and treats in the room. And the letter comes from the travel agent and from us, so they can see that we work hand in hand. And obviously, we will make sure that if you have a special request, if they have an anniversary, a birthday, we'll surprise them. We do special treats for them. Because for us, it's very important to offer memorable experiences to our mutual clients. For you guys, for the travel agents, we have a rewards program where you can win stays at our resorts and cash back through credit cards when you do bookings. So there's one email that you need to remember, which is agentsconcierge@hodelpa.com, when you send us all the information for your bookings, and then we'll take care of you. We're going to launch I think in a month and a half, a web platform as well, which is going to be easier than me sending back and forth emails. I'll communicate that to you later on when it's ready. And to finish, we have a very special philosophy and way and vision and mission at Hodelpa Hotels. We have customers who've been coming back in Puerto Plata, which opened 2 years ago. We have customer, it's going to be their 5th and 6th visit to us. And when we ask them why you come to us, like in 2 years, 5 times, they tell us it's because they feel at home, they feel that they're part of the family. And for us, we have programs for our employees to make sure that they're happy. We do training for them, not to be the best waiter or receptionist, but how to grow as human beings and be happy in all aspects of their lives, because that will make them obviously more happy at work and give an excellent service. And I can tell you, we don't have a big turnaround with our staff. And as you see in this picture, every time we we see a client, we always salute with the hand in our heart to tell them that we are welcoming them and treating them with love, and that we're there for them. And in the Dominican Republic, we're among one of the top 10 companies who are recognized to have employees with high levels of happiness at work. So for us, if we have happy employees, well, it's happy clients and happy travel agents and tour operators. So if you want to see any pictures, videos, I recommend to you to go on hodelpa.com. You will see tons of pictures, videos of both beach properties. And also you can write to me if you wish. In here, I'll show you my email address, and you can write to me. It will be my pleasure to answer any of your questions. You can communicate with me through WhatsApp. I'm in the Caribbean, I'm in the Dominican, so we have 5 hours difference, but I'm always available, and my team as well. So thank you very much for your time.
Brilliant. Thank you, Sandra. I didn't realize you had 9 hotels. Wow, that's incredible. When is Dominican looking to reopen? Have you had any dates through at the moment?
Yes. Well, we are open for tourism. Right now, Punta Cana is open. Most of the hotels in Punta Cana are open. Our hotels are all opening on November 1st. All airports are already operating. So by November 1st, all of our beach properties will be open. We already have a few city hotels open. And a lot of people right now are traveling to Punta Cana to go to different parts of the country. But in November, well, the airports are already open. We're just waiting for tourist companies to start coming to, like, Puerto Plata, Santiago, and Santo Domingo as well. Oh, and something important I think to mention. I think it's important to know that the Dominican government, we have a new president that's been in power for the last 3 weeks, and they changed some of the protocols. No need for tests. We do random tests on arrival. And let's say somebody gets sick in the Dominican Republic, we hope not, but let's say somebody does get COVID, the government offers health insurance free of charge to all tourists staying in hotels. If somebody gets sick, they're taken care of by the government here, a hospital, everything, that will take care of them. They have to stay for longer, and they can stay in the hotels, and all hotels are prepared with a special section so they can still enjoy their vacation, but they'll be really isolated from the other guests. So that's in place already from the Dominican government.
Thank you very much for sharing that. It's important. So thank you. That's certainly a really good selling point for everybody. And I'm sure that everybody's taken note of that already. So thank you very much. We've just got a couple of questions just before we go on to the question that we're going to ask for the prize draws. Sarah has asked, and this is in relation to Kerry, what room type has the hammocks?
Oh, at Rendezvous, it's the luxury beachfront rooms and the luxury beachfront suites. My tip, if you are booking one of those, if you want to have the hammock, then you should request from the first floor up, because you don't get the hammock on the ground floor. What you do get on the ground floor, though, is the direct beach access. So it's worth kind of weighing up which ones your guests would prefer.
Can everybody hear me?
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
You're back. You disappeared.
Yeah, sorry, that was my internet. Typical, hey. No, that's brilliant. Thank you very much for that one. Daryl is just asking, this is for you, Sandra. Which tour operators do you work with in the UK? Do you have a list? I don't know if Sandra's internet's just gone funny as well. Yeah,
Actually,
like
I will have to get back. Oh, you don't hear me? I'll have to get back at you because we're negotiating right now. And I don't have the tour operators yet for England. I'll have to get back at you on that.
Okay, no, that's fine. So everybody, I'll give you Sandra's contact details as well. So you can get, yeah, we can send that out as soon as we've got that, because that's certainly something that's of big interest because of the way we book with the tour operators. So thank you. I've just made a note of that. We've got one more question that's just come through, which is from Susanna. Is it windsurfing included with the water sports? Susanna, just to clarify, is this for all hotels or is this for a specific hotel? Could you just write and let us know? You can do it in chat if it's easier for you. Water sports.
Oh, I think that's for me. For St. Lucia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it is windsurfing. No, we don't offer windsurfing at Rendezvous. That is something that you can do in St. Lucia, though. It's better to do over on the East Coast where there's, you know, more waves to be able to do that. So no, that's not included at ours within the motorised and non-motorised.
Arlene, are you available? I think everybody's internet's going crazy at the moment.
Yep, I am.
Can you hear us, Arlene?
Yes, I can.
Oh, perfect. And do you have windsurfing at your hotel?
We do, but it's going to be a cost to the guests.
Okay, no, that's good. At least if we know that it's available, that's positive. So thank you for that. So yes, it's available at the Radisson. And Sandra, do you have windsurfing available at your hotels?
We do, but it's the clients have to pay for it. It's extra cost. The only sports, water sports that are included, there's canoe and paddle boards, but the rest people have to pay.
Perfect. That's great. Okay, so we've got the prize draws. Sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat now. So the internet first and now a tickle. Okay, so Sandra, sorry. Sandra, do you have a question lined up? Do you have a question available to ask for the prize? Don't ask it yet. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody, if you go to your chat option and you change from all panelists, you need to write to all panelists and attendees so that everybody can see. So you need to just write in here. You see my text that I've just written in test? This is where you need to write the answer. The very, very first person with the correct answer will win. So Sandra, tell us about your prize and then ask us the question, and everybody get practicing on where you can write this. Fastest finger first.
Of course. The price is 4 nights for 2 people, all inclusive, in one of our 2 Emotions by Hodelpa beach resorts. So you get everything included for the 4 nights, 5 days stay, and it's for 2 people. So my question is, in which cities, you can name one city where we have all-inclusive resorts. I presented 2 today, so you can name one of them and that will be the winner.
Okay, so it looks like fastest finger first was Peter Foster. Wandolio, is that the correct answer?
Yes, it is.
Yay,
It is.
Peter, well done.
Bravo. Congratulations.
Brilliant. So I'm just making a note of this. Brilliant. Well done, Peter. Okay. So we'll send you over the details. I'll put you in contact with Sandra and you can plan your stay. So you're lucky devil. Enjoy. Over to Arlene. So exactly the same. Arlene's got a £50 credit that will be added to your My Booking Rewards account. So you'll be able to withdraw it straight away onto your MasterCard or Amazon vouchers. So Arlene, first of all, can you tell us what your question is going to be? And it's the same basis, everybody. All panelists and attendees, and the first person with the correct answer wins.
Okay, my question is, what period in 2021 would the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort be upgrading to a Radisson Blue? So we have Q1, Q2, Q3, or Q4. Which one of the Qs?
Okay, so the first person with the fastest finger was Q4. Is that the correct answer?
It is.
David, well done. You've won. You've won your £50. So I'll pop that into your account. It'll be done in literally a few minutes. So thank you, everybody, and well done. So well done to all the prize winners. Thank you to the host for giving away the prizes as well. Thank you all for your time. And thank you to the hotels for taking the time again to come on and sort of educate us on the hotels. We really, really appreciate it. And thanks to all the agents for coming on and you know, wanting to learn. So it's great. It's great to have the community that we've got built up. So that's it from me, unless anybody else has got anything to add.
Not from me. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, goodbye, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.